Guess what? Today we're having Duxelle. Wow, what's a Duxelle? Well, it says it's made with mushrooms. Mushrooms are good. And garlic. Garlic? And butter. In a paste. I don't know. Chef, you are going to have to explain Duxelle to me because I am absolutely mystified at this aspect of French cooking, taking all these fantastic ingredients and basically pasting them. What is the point of a paste?
You can use it as a stuffing, you can use it as a garnish, you can use it in sauces, many different applications with it.
And is this a pretty standard version of Duxelle?
Yeah, we're gonna take it pretty easy, and surprisingly enough, it's actually very easy to make too.
Well, let's come to my absolute favorite ingredient. I absolutely love shrooms, man. I go hiking and I go out and find them every once in a while. They're fantastic. I'm guessing that's not these kind of mushrooms.
No, not at all. Those were in the past. Those are the old days. Okay. Mine, yours, maybe many of people's, but we're on to a new thing now.
It's a confessional. Just like on Oprah.
It is Savage Kitchen. We're gonna start out with our onion. We're gonna cut our onion. Just take top, bottom. Take that first layer off so we get just the onion part. We're gonna take our other side. You want about 1 whole onion. This recipe's calling for 3 pounds of mushrooms. You got about 10 cloves of garlic. The butter, we got a little extra out there, probably gonna use about half of that, maybe a 1/4 pound of butter in this. So basically what we're gonna do now, actually let me chop these one more time. Into 2, up and into our food processor. Throw our garlic on up in there. And then we're gonna slowly start adding in our mushrooms. Now we're gonna get them, now we got them in our processor. We're gonna pulse them. Really don't wanna chop them too much. Wanna let it kind of get going. Let's take
I have never pulsed ever. What is that doing?
It's just slowly turning it off and on. To pulse something like you're pulsing your heartbeat, simple.
No,
1,
I understand
2.
that, but why? Why am I pulsing?
Because we really don't want to puree this. You just want to chop it.
And that's what his blade just spinning is.
They're looking at it now. Look what we've done. We've gone from the whole mushroom to the nice chop. We're actually going to take this just a little bit further though. Let's see where we're at. Okay, that's perfect for this first run. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get these in. We're gonna come back. We need to finish up the rest of our mushrooms here. Let's see if we can get this going. Actually, Trig, if you would, maybe chop a little piece of that butter up. Should be good. Looks good now. Okay. There we are, dumping the rest in. Does look like a lot now, but once all that moisture cooks out of these mushrooms, it's gonna condense down to 1/3 of what we have there. Okay, now that we got the butter in, we wanna cook this on a simmer basically, because you want the moisture to cook out of the mushroom slowly and then come back into the mushroom slowly. Okay, parts of the way through, we're at the releasing stage of the mushrooms right now. See all the moisture that's come out? That's not the butter, that's the mushrooms releasing their liquids. So what we want to do is we want to let this go probably another 10, 15, 20 minutes, depending upon how much moisture is still going to cook out, and then we want to let it cook back in, reduce all that, let it come back together. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, here we are now with the Duxelle. A lot of the moisture is cooked out. Now it's starting to cook back in. See, a lot of it is gone. We still want to keep this cooking for about another probably 10 minutes. You see how it's starting to turn a little more brown. It's even going to get a deeper brown by the time we're finished. So we're just going to keep it on that low heat and let it reduce a little more.
Oh, Chef, that smells fantastic.
And it is fantastic. Tastes even better. Something that I do with it is I do a mushroom en croûte, which is this. If you could hand me that square plate over there. Okay, basically what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna put a little garnish on there, little microgreens. We're gonna set the mushroom right up on there, garnish with a beautiful little flower. Nice, simple little plate.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
What is it?
Okay, now what we've got is the mushroom duxelle, which I have taken, mixed it with a little bit of feta cheese. We're gonna cut into this so you guys can really see what's going on here. I've mixed it with the feta cheese, laid that on top of a portobello mushroom, which I have slow cooked in balsamic vinegar and some fresh herbs, garlic, shallots. So if you get a chance to see right in there, you've got the portobello on the bottom. Here's your mushroom duxelle with the feta cheese. I've taken spinach, wilted some spinach, wrapped that on top. And then we took puff pastry, and they have a lattice wheel. It's a pastry wheel. Cuts these nice little lines in it. Puff pastry, open it up, wrapped it in the puff pastry. It's a beautiful dish.
Oh, chef, that smells so good. May I?
You may, please. And the verdict is?
I don't eat vegetarian. As far as I remember you saying, the only thing in there is feta cheese, right?
That's it.
This is amazing. It's like meat in my mouth. This is like meat in my mouth and there's no meat. Duxelle. It is a paste, but it's not that scary or mysterious. It really does have a lot of applications, and the best part is I can attest, and if you don't come in and order this on the menu, you'll be missing out. I don't know. I'm guessing in French, Duxelle means to your pants because it's so good.